Hi, this is Alex with Elements of Film. Just want to take a moment to walk you through our latest horror, thriller, suspense film kit called From the Shed. It is a short scene. Just like any good story, you need some guidelines or a script to follow, and this film kit comes with a story breakdown. So here's a breakdown of the action, and it's a pretty simple scene on the surface. You could tell that story a million different ways using the footage that we've provided. And the great part about this, and the great part about all our film kits, is that you get to choose how you want the scene to play out. You get to make those creative decisions. So not only do you get to practice actual editing and putting a visual story together, but you get to make some decisions and you get to experiment and you get to find out what works in the edit and what doesn't work and why. And there's no better way to learn how to do this than by doing it. And so we want to provide you with that opportunity. We want to provide you with the choices to actually make those decisions. So let's just watch real quick the scene that I'll use as an example. We can watch and then we'll just throw an edit together just for that scene. So here it is. So right there, we'll just play that little sequence of events. Man hears a sound. We get some establishing shots. We get an establishing shot of the general environment. Man hears the sound, looks out his window, steps out of his house, grabs the lantern, turns it on, and there you go. So let's go ahead and start editing. So I think I'll start with an establishing shot here of the outside. So I'll grab that and pop it in there. And then I think I'll cut to him looking out the window so we can see that. Drop that in there. There we go. So he's kind of peeking his head out on that wide shot, and then we can see a close-up of his face looking out the window as we cut in. So we see that he's looking at something. He hears something. He's looking out, and then we'll check out... Maybe he opens the door now. So we'll go to the doorknob shot here, and we'll just see him opening the door. There we go. And maybe we'll just have him stepping out. Not that one. Not that one just yet. But there we go. Oh, I like this shot. Maybe we'll use that one later. But we want him stepping out. I know there's one of a close-up of his feet, so I'll try and find that one. So there are all the shots. There's the shed. There are three main locations. There's the house, there's the shed exterior, and the shed interior. And again, if you've seen the trailer, you know what happens. And there is the entire scene in the wide shot, like the extra wide kind of environmental establishing shot. And so you can see he hears a sound, stops in his tracks, and then makes his way to the shed. And here's just a wide shot of that same action, but from the shed's perspective. And then he goes in the shed, so we have those interiors of the shed as well. From in front, from behind, all kinds of coverage. And again, you get to decide how you want to tell the story. There's so many options. We've covered the action in so many different ways that you get to choose what you want to use. So there's a close-up of the feet walking out of that main door. So I think I want to go to that. And just for the sake of fun, I think we'll cut on action. So he opens the door, steps out, and then we'll use the side here, which... I don't know if I would ever do this, but just for the sake of coverage. So he opens the door, steps out, boom, boom, and then we'll cut to him stepping out on this other foot. Yeah, there we go. Cut on action, neat. You get to practice all this kind of stuff. So there he is stepping out. Great. And then I think from here we'll go to that wide shot again. Where's that? Nope. Not yet. There he is walking down the steps. And there he is walking out of the house. Another shot. Again, so much coverage. The action is very simple, but we've provided so much coverage that you get to make those creative choices. There you go. So we'll do that. And then I think we'll go to like maybe a close-up of his face or something else. Not necessarily that one. That's kind of cool. There he is walking down. Let's go with this one. I kind of like this. Okay, whatever. We'll just drop it in there. So there he is. And then the camera moves back. And then let's get one more super close-up of his face. Again, I'm just throwing this together. You can do whatever you want. And then here is, here's a close-up of his face looking around. There we go. So he's just checking stuff out. There we go. Let's just watch this. Steps out. Holds up the lantern. And is checking stuff out. There we go. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. So there we go. And another great thing about these film kits is you have all these musical cues that you can use. And sound effects and Foley. There we go. Let's grab that. Let's just lay that underneath the entire thing. And I think I'll drop it down. There we go. Awesome. Cool. And then we've got the curtains. There we go. I think I'll grab that. Let's find out when he opens the curtain. There it is. Let's line it up. Let's modify it a little bit. It's getting closer, but let's still tweak it. There we go. Now I'm not gonna mix this. I'm just gonna lay everything in just so you can see just what comes with a film kit. Just gonna tweak it. There we go. And then here's the door opening. Closing. Oh, that's a good creak. Alright, let's grab that. There we go. Grab that, drop it in. All right, here's some footsteps. Let's get those in there. Footsteps on wood. Let's line it up. There we go. More footsteps on wood. Nudge, nudge, nudge. There we go. Okay, let's get the lantern click, button click. There we go. Cool. There's a little button click. Let's line it up. There we go. Nice. So there's just a rough sound design to go along with your edit to kind of bring it to life. And I think I'm going to nudge that over. So we also have music, some musical cues. There we go. So let's start with a hit. We've got some musical cues. I'll grab a hit here. There we go. Cool. So I'll grab that. And open with that. Let's see. Let's line it up so it hits when the shot starts. There we go. Let's listen. Ooh. Ooh. Epic. Epic. Let's see what we have so far. There we go. And maybe we want to have... So why is he... Great. So why is he looking out the window? Oh, because he's hearing some voices. So we've got the screams as well. And all the sound design and then some. Help me! Help! I'm in here! Help me, I'm in here! Help me, I'm in here! There we go. Okay, I like that one. I'll drag that one in. Whoops, but not right there. Let me do that again. There we go. I'll drag it in, but I'll drag it over there. I'm in here! So, help me, I'm in here! Let's nudge that over. Let me pan it so it looks like it's coming from a direction. I'm in here! There we go. And then I'm going to make it sound like it's distant, it's muffled, it's inside another building. So I'll grab a reverb, plop it on there, and then just grab one of the default settings. They have one called, I think, Outside the Club or something. Yeah, there it is, Outside Club. And so now, there we go. I'll nudge it over a little bit. Nice. And there you go. So there you go. We've got a little scene here. Even though the action is very simple, there's a lot of coverage and a lot of different ways that you can kind of shape the story. So I hope you check out elementsoffilm.com. Hope you check out this film kit. And I hope that you find it informative and helpful. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.